12th, 2025. So ask you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Sal Mangano. With me this evening are my fellow board members, Maria Adisi, Kelly Medwig, Mike Murray, Mark Smith, and Patrick Nolan. For the record, Carla Bryant is excused this evening. We do have a quorum present. I'd like to remind everyone that we are being filmed for live stream. And also, the town does utilize a program called Townscape, which checks all the rental properties to make sure none of the properties are being advertised on Airbnb or any of the short-term rental, as short-term rentals are against the law in the town of Babylon.
Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for this evening, I would like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in a legal notice and listed on our agenda. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or an authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or the representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. If you wish to speak, ladies and gentlemen, please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. At this time, we ask you please silence your cell phones. And please note, the rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the applicant are null and void. Thank you.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call the first new application, 21 Floral Drive in Amityville. Hi, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Sure, it's Kimberly O'Neill, 130 West Riviera Drive in Lindenhurst.
Great, thank you. When you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
No.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding the property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the application's been approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As we move on to the second new application, Wood Midwood Drive in West Babylon. How are you today, sir? Good, thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great, sir. Could you please state your name and your home address for the record?
Sebastian McLaughlin, 2 Alpine Court, Smithtown, New York.
Great, thank you, sir. When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
Yes, I do, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you tonight, sir? My name is Mike Murray.
Good.
I have a couple questions for you. How long have you owned this property?
I'm here on behalf of my mother-in-law
And how long has she owned the property?
since 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay. There's an issue I'd like to speak to you about. In 23 and 24, she received notices for maintenance problems on the property. A blue notice was put on the front door of the property, and one was mailed to her.
Okay.
So the property needs to be maintained,
Yes.
okay? So because those blue notices can jeopardize your permit,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah.
And from what I understand, there were some problem tenants.
Not right now. It's been unoccupied for a year.
No, I mean previous.
Previous, yes,
There were,
there were issues. Yes.
what were the issues, sir?
They didn't pay the rent
No, how
in
about
time.
as
in
far
terms
as
of
being a good neighbor?
being a good neighbor. They did have more people than they specified in the house, and they would not let anybody inside of the house for us to verify who and how many people were actually there. So they actually caused a lot of problems.
They caused a lot of problems in the neighborhood. That's what we're talking about,
Right,
okay? So you need to screen your tenants,
absolutely.
okay? And when you say they wouldn't let anybody in the home, it's whose house?
My mother.
Mother. So your mother owned the house and they wouldn't let her in. Your mother-in-law,
That's correct.
they wouldn't let her in the house.
Yes.
And how did you rectify that?
To get us a lawyer, to get an eviction notice.
You had them evicted. And how
Yeah.
long were they tenants?
From, I believe, 2020 to
When?
2020 to 23.
Okay, so we're not going to approve this tonight.
Okay,
A little more digging into how things went has to be done. Okay?
just for the record, the previous tenant was awarded Excellence Award by the town of West Babylon. So,
Was that the problem tenant?
sorry,
Was that the problem tenant?
yes,
And he was awarded an excellence award from the town of Babylon?
yes, she was
Wait.
in the newspaper.
He changed his ways?
I guess so. I mean, so like we thought that this
Well,
woman,
you vetted a good tenant.
exactly,
Okay, all right, I can understand that.
yeah,
But the vetting process really needs to be, kept on top of because of the
Absolutely.
fact that the neighbors put up with it for a while. And,
Yeah.
there's small children on the block, and it's a nice neighborhood. And not saying you're not a good owner, but
no,
We-
going forward, we plan to do a
Mm-hmm.
tenant screening and hire a company.
And
To-
definitely visit.
Absolutely, yes,
and if you are approved, those blue notices, again, will jeopardize your permit,
okay,
okay? And any
Understood.
other issues that, if the approval comes through, can just pull your permit.
okay.
So you want to be
Understood.
aware of that, sir.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
So the following steps would be,
Anyone else here on the board have any questions, concerns regarding the property? Anyone in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding the property? Yes, okay. Sir, just have a seat. There's someone in the back that'd like to speak. You can come up here. No, come up.
I'm one of the neighbors.
Yeah, yep, so have a seat, sir. Have a seat.
okay,
My husband sent in a letter as
Wait,
well,
wait,
so,
Just raise your right hand, ma'am.
Yep.
Please, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes.
Great, thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Sure, Erin Goldsboro, 14 Ireland Place, West Babylon. So,
And Michael's your husband who sent the
Yes,
letter. Okay,
yeah.
I was just gonna read that in.
so I just like to reiterate some of the things that we went through. Like, it was like intense amount of noise, vulgar stuff, like not maintained, like a pool that was up that had like green water in it forever. There was like so many things over and over that it was like, we didn't go in our backyard because, and it's not just me, it's like multiple neighbors had the same, like, because it was
Did
during
anyone
COVID,
call-
so it was
Did anyone
like,
call the town?
oh, we called like countless times. So if you look at records, like noise complaints, like,
That's what I'm wondering.
yeah, I mean, like profanities
they're
all the
gone now,
time.
so that's
Yeah, so that's like, that's fine, but it's, to me, that's concerning because like, it wasn't just them as owners that there was issues, there was previous owners, there was issues when they had a generator outside running the house, like, there's been just issues with that house in
Currently, they-
general.
We're
Yeah,
doing okay.
yeah. So
Right
it's
now-
just like,
We want to keep it that way.
yeah. It's
Right
nice
now, the
and
house
quiet
is
now.
empty?
The house is empty, yeah.
Okay. So you just heard what I spoke to
Mm-hmm.
him about. It'll be a short leash,
Okay,
okay?
yeah, definitely.
If
'cause
the
it's-
approval goes. We're going to look into what were the complaints and things and
Mm-hmm.
how the landlord resolved them
Yep,
before we give any kind of approval,
okay,
okay?
yep,
All right.
definitely.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Would you like to get back up, sir?
Well, yes, please. Anyone else here in the audience wish to speak? Okay, yes, sir, please.
I just want to say that that swimming pool was not approved by the landlords. They just took it into their own hands and put that up, so that wasn't something that was authorized by us.
No, we understand that.
What I suggest, hold on, sir, we just have some, what I suggest maybe if, maybe you and Mrs. Goldsboro could maybe exchange phone numbers, just in case there's issues, she can contact you or contact your mother-in-law.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
She has someone, you know, that, you know, so now she knows you know her, and maybe
Yeah.
you could just talk, you know, in case there's an issue that she has with the house, she could call you, you know.
I just want to say that it was a lot of stress and anxiety for my mother-in-law to actually get them out, to be totally honest.
Okay, so maybe you can give her your number, you know, just, you know, obviously your mother-in-law lives in, is it Cedarhurst?
Yes.
Yeah, so, obviously you're in Smithtown, so Smithtown is a little bit closer, so.
Yeah.
Actually, you need to be the property manager because the property manager needs to be in Suffolk County.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're the person that, you know, should be contacted because you're in Suffolk County.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just my own personal suggestion. I'm not telling you to change your phone numbers if you don't want to, but I'm just as a.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Person. Anyone else on the board has any questions or concerns?
No.
No, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to February 26th, 2 weeks from today. So just give us a little more time to look into those violations and we'll
Okay.
make a decision then.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Okay, sir, we're going to extend this to February 26th, just to, you know, look at the violations and. Okay? After the meeting, since, you know, you don't have to stay, you guys.
Oh, in the back.
129 Burgess Avenue, West Babylon? How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Obayi Lenry, 560 Kime Avenue, West Islip.
Great, sir. Thank you. When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Anyone here on the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Nothing.
No, thanks.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application's been approved, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Good night.
20 Jackson Street in Wyandanch?
Kimberly DeFranco?
How are you? Please raise your hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? so help
I
you
do.
God? For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Kimberly DeFranco, 15 Whalers Cove, Babylon, New York, 11702.
Thank you. So to make a note, Maria Idisi is going to recuse herself from this hearing. When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this?
Yes.
property? Anyone here on the board wish to speak regarding this property? No, thanks. Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. This has been approved, and just for the record, Maria Idisi did recuse herself. As we move on to the renewals, you're going to sit just
I
sit
have
down.
another
I know, yep, yep, yeah. Sorry. 469 Old Country Road in Deer Park. Please come step forward. How are you?
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Lori Arav, 37 Euclid Avenue, Dix Hills, New York, 11746.
When you sent in the renewal, you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property? Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion? Seconded by?
Patrick Nolan?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application's been approved. Thank you.
I'm done? Okay.
Have a good night.
1518 Herzl Boulevard in West Babylon. How are you today?
Good, how you doing?
Please raise your hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Brandoya, 718 Dansfield Road, West Babylon, New York.
Great, sir. When you sent in the renewal, you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Patrick Nolan?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any Opposed? Hearing none. This has been approved. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
boss. Thank you.
94 Claremont Avenue, West Babylon. Hi, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Ellen Covino, 15 Galahad Lane, Nesconset, 11767.
Thank you. When you said the renewal, you agreed to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Hi, with Mr. Chairman, Mark Smith. Ms. Covino?
Yes.
Okay, there's one thing that we need for you to do in order for your permit to be issued, and that is replace the driveway.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
What is the timeline for me to have that done?
We're extending till April 30th.
April 30th? Okay.
Should give you time.
Okay, so then, I'm sorry, I just don't know the protocol. Once it's done, do I send in photographs or?
Once the driveway is excavated, send us some photographs, and when it's done, let us know, send us the photographs, and your permit will be issued.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none? No. Do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to April 30th to replace the driveway.
Seconded by?
Patrick Nolan?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. So this is going to be extended to April 30th. As Mr. Smith said, once they excavate the driveway, please send a picture of it excavated.
Okay.
And then once they complete the driveway, send another picture of it completed, so then we could, send an inspector out, and we'll be able to, issue the permit then.
Okay,
Okay?
all right, thank you.
Thank you very much. 120 South 32nd Street in Wyandotte. I'd like to remind you that you're still under oath from last time, okay? When you sent in the application for this property, you agreed to the terms and conditions on this property?
I did.
I'd like to also remind everyone that Marie is recusing herself from this hearing as well. Is there anyone from the board that wishes to speak regarding this property?
Yeah, I would, Mr. Chairman. Patrick Nolan. Good evening, how are you?
Good.
Just around the property, we'd like you to, it's got to get a cleanup, remove the debris on nearly every side. We have some pictures to take, for you to take with you. Just needs a good old cleanup.
These pictures are from the 7th? Or
2/7
that's when they were up, those are from the 7th?
of February this year, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Not looking so hot.
okay.
All right.
So what do you need me, you're going to postpone it, or?
Yeah, we'll give you an extension, and you can just clean that up, send some photos, give notice. Obviously, you can see some beer bottle party there.
I know, just because I was there like a month ago, I'm blown away. I was there, none of this was out. It was all, wow, okay.
I realize you can only do.
What's that?
I realize you can only do.
I'm just like, I was there because I was yelling at her, so I'm just blown away that this is from the 7th, okay?
I
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, you can only do so much, but letting your tenants know
100%.
what's acceptable and what's not.
Look, I did the rounds. I circled like a dog, like a crazy. I'm shocked. Okay, we'll take care of it.
All right.
You're going to give me how long to take care of it? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
We can go out to April 30th, but as soon as you have it cleaned up, just
Then we right.
just take some photos, call the office, we'll send an inspector out.
And then I don't have to come back here,
Correct.
though, right? Perfect. Okay. I only need like a month. I don't need that long. Oh, I can have
The
these?
photographs, yeah.
You want April 30th on that one too?
That's it?
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There were panes of glass.
Okay.
No, hold on. There's some glass, not only bottles of glass, but like glass panes, like panes of glass.
Yeah.
Leaning against the house, which is so dangerous.
I'm all over it. I mean, literally tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll send photos. Yeah, I'll take care of it. We'll take care of it.
We'll send an inspector back.
At this time, is there anyone in the audience that wishes to speak regarding this property?
Sal.
Hearing none?
No.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Thank you.
Motion to extend to February 26th.
Yeah,
Be 2 weeks.
that's cool.
Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Can we extend it until February 26th, just to clean up the property? And please, the panes of glass, you can see in the pictures? Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Take care of myself.
Have a great night.